There's something incredibly satisfying about watching people who truly know what they're doing. When skill meets precision, even the simplest tasks can become completely mesmerizing. From fast-paced craftsmanship to perfectly controlled movements, these workers turn everyday jobs into relaxing visual experiences. It's not just about the results, but the smooth and flawless process behind them. So take a moment, sit back, and enjoy these satisfying clips of workers doing their jobs perfectly. In this clip, a painter carefully cuts clean edges along the corner of a wall without using tape. The brush moves steadily along the line, creating a sharp and perfect border between two colors. There's no shaking or mistakes, just pure control in every stroke. The clean edge instantly makes the wall look more professional. It's impressive how such a steady hand can achieve this level of precision. Watching the line form perfectly is incredibly satisfying. Here we see a worker pouring cement into a narrow gap and spreading it evenly. The tool glides smoothly, filling every space without overflow. The worker adjusts the pressure perfectly to keep the surface level. Slowly, the rough gap disappears under a clean, smooth layer. The transformation happens in seconds, but looks flawless. It's a simple but very satisfying process. In this scene, a worker peels vegetables with incredible speed and accuracy. The peel comes off in one long, continuous strip without breaking. The motion is smooth and consistent from start to finish. There's no wasted movement, just efficiency and skill. The final vegetable looks clean and perfectly prepared. It's a small task that becomes very satisfying when done right. A worker uses water and tools to clean old bricks covered in dirt. As the cleaning begins, the original color of the bricks starts to appear. The difference between the dirty and clean sections is striking. Each pass removes years of buildup. Slowly, the wall looks fresh and new again. The transformation is incredibly satisfying to watch. In this clip, a worker polishes a dull metal surface using a machine. As the tool moves across the metal, it becomes shiny and reflective. The change from rough to smooth happens quickly. Each pass improves the finish even more. The reflection becomes clearer with every movement. It's a satisfying transformation that shows the power of precision work. A baker cuts dough into equal pieces using a sharp tool. Each cut is perfectly spaced and identical in size. The dough separates cleanly without sticking or tearing. The worker moves quickly but remains very accurate. The neat rows of dough pieces look very satisfying. It's a great example of precision in baking. Here we see an artist creating a controlled paint drip effect on a surface. The paint flows downward in smooth, even lines. The worker carefully controls the amount of paint being used. Each drip looks intentional and perfectly placed. The final design looks clean and artistic. Watching the paint flow is very relaxing. A worker cleans a glass surface until it becomes completely transparent. The cloth moves in smooth, circular motions. Each wipe removes smudges and marks instantly. The difference becomes visible right away. The glass ends up looking like it's not even there. It's a simple but highly satisfying transformation. In this clip, a worker slices through compact sand blocks with a flat tool. The sand separates cleanly into smooth layers. Each cut creates sharp edges without breaking the structure. The motion is slow and controlled. The clean lines make the result look very satisfying. It's a calming visual process. A machine rolls long cables into perfectly organized coils. The cable moves smoothly through the system without tangling. Each loop is identical and neatly stacked. The process looks effortless, but requires precision. The final coil looks clean and ready for use. It's very satisfying to watch the order being created. A worker spreads glue evenly across a flat surface using a wide tool. The glue forms a smooth, even layer with no gaps. The motion is steady and controlled. Each pass covers more area perfectly. The surface becomes fully coated in seconds. Watching the smooth spread is very satisfying. Here we see grout being applied between tiles. The worker fills each gap evenly with a smooth motion. Excess grout is removed cleanly, leaving perfect lines. The tiles instantly look more complete. The neat spacing becomes more visible. It's a satisfying finishing touch. A saw cuts through a piece of wood with incredible precision. The blade moves straight and steady. The cut line remains perfectly clean. There are no splinters or rough edges. The worker maintains full control throughout the process. The result is smooth and satisfying. A baker pipes cream onto a dessert in perfect shapes. Each swirl looks identical and evenly spaced. The motion is smooth and controlled. The pattern builds beautifully across the surface. The final design looks clean and professional. It's very satisfying to watch. A worker sweeps a dusty floor into clean, straight lines. Each pass removes dirt completely. The pattern becomes more organized with every movement. The contrast between clean and dirty areas is clear. The floor slowly becomes spotless. It's a simple but satisfying task. In this clip, a worker applies adhesive tape along a surface with incredible precision. The tape rolls out smoothly without any wrinkles or air bubbles. The worker keeps a steady hand to maintain a perfectly straight line. Each section sticks evenly without needing adjustments. The clean finish makes the surface look neat and professional. It's a simple task, but extremely satisfying when done perfectly. Here we see a worker cutting through a large block of ice with a sharp tool. The blade moves slowly and cleanly through the solid surface. The ice separates into perfectly shaped pieces without cracking. The smooth edges reflect light beautifully. The entire process looks calm and controlled. Watching solid ice cut so cleanly is very satisfying. A worker cleans a brick surface using a steady stream of water. As the tool moves across, straight, clean lines appear instantly. The contrast between dirty and clean sections is very clear. Each pass removes layers of dirt with precision. The pattern of lines becomes more satisfying as it grows. It's a simple transformation that looks amazing. In this clip, a baker folds dough repeatedly with perfect timing and technique. Each fold strengthens the dough and improves its texture. The movements are smooth and consistent. The dough becomes more structured with every fold. It's a process that requires patience and skill. Watching the transformation is very relaxing. A worker mixes paint in a container until the color becomes completely uniform. The tool moves in smooth circular motions. At first, the colors look uneven and streaky. Slowly, they blend into one consistent shade. The final result looks smooth and rich. It's a very satisfying process to watch. A machine cuts tiles into perfect shapes with clean edges. The blade moves through the tile smoothly without breaking it. Each cut is precise and identical to the last. The worker positions each tile carefully before cutting. The final pieces fit perfectly for installation. It's a great example of accuracy and control. In this scene, sand is poured into a container in a steady, controlled flow. The sand fills the space evenly without spilling. The surface levels itself naturally as more sand is added. The smooth movement of the grains is very calming. The final layer looks flat and perfect. It's a simple but satisfying visual. A worker spreads butter across a surface in a perfectly even layer. The tool glides smoothly, leaving no gaps behind. Each pass creates a clean and consistent finish. The texture becomes soft and uniform. The motion is slow and controlled. Watching it spread evenly is very satisfying. In this clip, a worker cuts thick rope into equal sections. Each cut is clean and precise. The rope doesn't fray or unravel. The worker measures carefully before each cut. The pieces come out identical in size. It's a neat and satisfying process. A worker carefully shapes the edges of freshly poured cement. The tool runs along the border, creating a clean and smooth edge. The rough sides instantly become neat and defined. The movement is steady and controlled. Each pass improves the finish. The final edge looks perfect. A worker packs items into boxes with incredible organization. Each item fits perfectly into place. There's no wasted space inside the box. The arrangement looks clean and efficient. The worker moves quickly, but stays precise. It's very satisfying to see everything fit perfectly. A worker sprays paint across a surface in even strokes. The spray forms a smooth, consistent layer. Each pass overlaps perfectly with the last. The color becomes solid and flawless. The motion is steady and controlled. Watching the paint settle evenly is very satisfying. In this clip, a worker shapes soft clay into clean forms using simple tools. The clay responds smoothly to each movement. The edges become sharp and defined. The worker adjusts small details carefully. The final shape looks clean and balanced. It's a calming and satisfying process. A worker mops a floor in long, even strokes. The dirty surface slowly becomes clean and shiny. Each pass removes marks completely. The motion is repetitive but very satisfying. The floor begins to reflect light as it dries. The transformation is simple but effective. In this final clip, a worker draws perfectly straight lines on a surface. The tool moves steadily without shaking. Each line remains clean and even from start to finish. The spacing between lines is consistent. The final result looks organized and precise. It's a perfect ending to a satisfying sequence. And that brings us to the end of this incredibly satisfying collection of workers doing their jobs perfectly. From smooth finishes to precise cuts, every clip shows how skill, patience, and experience can turn even the simplest tasks into something truly mesmerizing. It's amazing how these small moments of perfection can be so relaxing to watch. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and tell us in the comments which clip you found the most satisfying. Don't forget to subscribe for more relaxing and oddly satisfying content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.